Hello everyone, this is going to be a short video about front-end validation for form inputs. What that means is basically you can have your form on the front end check and make sure that it meets some requirements before they submit it, so that just to save your user a little bit of time and save your backend a little bit of processing problems. There's a lot of different ways you can do that. We've already covered some of them. For example, if I put the type to email for the username and I refresh here and I try to submit my form, it won't submit because you have to have that @ symbol. So if I put an @ and still try to submit, it won't let me because you got to have the part afterwards. But right now I don't have a password, and if I hit submit, it will submit. It'll go through and you'll see that it goes through the whole refresh process and everything, and it submits my data, but I didn't have any password. So you notice password equals nothing. I don't want that. That's not good user experience. So instead, down here for password, and I'm going to put this for user ID 2, come down and add an attribute required. Now you don't have to put anything else, you just put required. Required for both. So now when I come up here and I try to hit submit, it says fill this out. So even if I put in @.com, whatever, and try to submit, it still won't let me. Please fill out this field. If I fill out the bottom of it, not the top one, it still won't let me go. And now I have to have an @ symbol. Submit still doesn't work. Now it finally submits. That's just a way for you to make it quicker and easier on your user to fill out the form, to give them that little feedback whenever they're not doing it correctly. Please note that these little pop-up warnings are still not in all of the browsers. Some of the older browsers don't have those, so this does not work all the time, but it works in pretty much all the modern browsers. So just keep that in mind when you're designing, if you ever have to design for legacy and older browsers. So really all we did with this one is we talked about how you can validate data before it gets submitted with the type, as well as the required attribute. And the required attribute does not need the value, it just has to have the key. Thank you much. I hope you have a good one.